this very important technique, which not just a fresher, but a person who has a very good number of experience, they also apply the STAR technique. I would tell you all to kindly note this technique as well. So the STAR method is a structured manner of responding to a behavioral based interview question. STAR: situation, task, action, and result. So what is situation? When you answer any behavioral question, first we should set the scene, describe the context which you performed a task or faced a challenge. This helps the interview understand the background and significance of your story. They will be able to understand what was the situation you were facing and how that situation is relatable to the problem that the interviewer has asked right now. Okay, so it's very important to set the situation. Then the task: outline the specific responsibility or challenges you were assigned in that situation. Okay, this shows the interviewer your role and the expectations placed upon you. So, after the situation, what was the task given to you? What was the problem you were facing? Then, action: detail the steps you took to address the task or challenge. What was your course of action? What was your action plan? How did you solve it? What was your problem solving skills and your initiative? And the last is result. We should always conclude with the outcomes of your post actions. And people always tend to remember, if you use any numbers, if you quantify the results, that will create a very positive impact. So let's remember it: STAR. Okay. Now coming to some sample STAR responses. Okay. Whether they like, example, there is a question: tell me about a time you had work under pressure. So what will be my STAR approach? My STAR approach would be, on my last co-op, I was asked to help organize a logistics of 250-person fundraising event. But 2 weeks before event, my coordinator left for a new job. So we have set the context of the situation. Now, what was my task? My part was to secure some of the vendors for this event, specifically 2 bands, a catering service and a photographer. Now, this was my task. What was the action I took? I used all my resources, LinkedIn and Facebook connections, as well as just basic Google search to find several options for each category. And then the result: I was able to book 2 very different but talented bands and found a service that contracted with freelance caterers and photographers. It was a great hit. And we even raised rupees 2,000, 25,000. I am grateful to have an independent role in this planning process. So this is how you answer a behavioral question using a STAR method. Now, another examples of such behavioral questions can be: tell me about a time you took a leadership role. They can also ask, tell me when you failed for a task, you missed a deadline, how you disagreed with your manager or a co-worker. Tell me about a conflict you faced at work and how did you dealt with it, or how you worked on stressful situations.